LaSalle with 8 and 9, you know, it's gonna be difficult for you to win over a team like LaSalle.
What is going to be interesting to see is the adjustments that are going to be made by Coach Pante here in set number 2, because clearly they did not have any solution to LaSalle in set number 1.
That's right. And you know, it was that rotation with Pineda as the outside hitter. Napako yung Adamson. They had a difficult time, you know, getting points from LaSalle. And the time that Benting was already in front, it was already too late for them to catch up. This time around, Coach Dulce Pante is bringing in Patilano.
That's right.
To do the setting services. Actually, in their off-season tournaments, it was Patilano who I saw setting for the team. So I was quite surprised earlier that...
it is interesting, you know, because Patilano was also used, you know, extensively last season.
That's
so
right.
I'm wondering why only now does she come in to the floor for Adamson. Let's get to this report now from LaSalle with Jessica Mendoza.
Eric, you talked about LaSalle being on automatic earlier, and indeed it's as if the girls and Coach Ramil De Jesus have an innate understanding of one another. Coach only seems to give the shortest instructions and the girls already know what to do. This may have to do with having practiced 6 times a week and taking part in at least 3 tournaments during the off-season. And for this set, Coach told the girls to take advantage of their height, to not give Adamson a chance to position themselves, and to keep on doing what they're doing. Eric and Ann?
Thank you, Jessica. It's that, you know, when you know you've achieved your job as a coach if you have that type of connection with your players. You know, you say one tiny little thing and they already, all 6 of them know what to do on the floor.
That's actually the best, I guess, situation for a coach. Now, you don't have to see much, but, you know, the team is executing well.
Service error from Esperanza and a free point for Adamson here. 1 serving 3.
This time it's a stronger front line for Adamson with Benting and Soriano in front.
Zapanta sets it up for Angela. Esperanza to Mercado.
Oh, they are having, Adamson's having a difficult time defending.
There's just too much power on the side of LaSalle. They're hitting it from such a high angle that is very difficult to return.
With the power to match that. You know, one thing you notice about the lineup of LaSalle right now, last year's Rookie of the Year, Joanne C, is actually on the bench. So it means that LaSalle actually has a deep bench. You know, if in case they need to pull out any of the players, they still have you know, strong second stringers.
Good observation there, and I mean, it's true. If you're Rookie of the Year, it doesn't need to play at all in your first set and second set. That, you know, you're doing well.
And I remember from last year that Gumabaw was actually, well, she wasn't given as much. Oh, Vasquez.
That's a facial.
Getting a facial.
Wow.
And this is how tough the game is right now. Look at this. Very aggressive frontliners for LaSalle.
Now even I'm amazed at the skill level of LaSalle right now. They're clearly showing that, you know, they're not going to be pushovers this season for sure. Benting goes over the blockers.
But you know, Eric, that's coming from a very painful loss last year.
That's true against USD in the finals. Let's go see what Adamson has up their sleeve as we listen in to Ricky Flores.
So Coach Dulce, or Mommy Dulce rather, made it clear to her girls, kunin nyo ang set na ito. I don't know if you heard in one of Mommy Dulce's first set huddles, she mentioned 3 T's. Teamwork, tiwala, tapang, and she utilized all the letters. The apostrophe S is sipag. All 4 qualities, she says, are not there right now in her team. Anne said earlier, it's the floor defense of Adamson that'll counter DLSU's height advantage. But aside from that, it's also the Lady Falcons' teamwork, tiwala, tapang, and sipag that'll get them to win this game. Ann and Eric?
Thanks, Ricky. Well, floor defense so far has not displayed its teeth for Adamson.
But Angela Benting, of course, now making her presence felt for the Lady Falcons. Look at this clean shot from Benting through the middle, in the middle of the 2 blockers.
Maraño losing that joust against the smaller Patilano. Too close to the net, but Benting wins it. Cha Cruz. Kinlog.
Oh, they get it. And you see now that actually the offense of Adamson is now moving around in the front line, unlike earlier when most of the plays that they have were just really given to the outside hitters.
4 serving 7. Soriano. 8-4. Gonzalez on top by 4 here in set number 2. We'll take a break.